Hi, my name is Parker Wells, and I have been given the impossible task of introducing the one and only Anna Thompson. The first time I met Anna was at the movie theaters during the summer before freshman year. We were together for over 3 hours that day, and Anna did not speak one word. However, as time went on, I quickly realized that this was not the true Anna, as she actually rarely stops talking. Because of Anna's outgoing personality, I have made countless unforgettable memories throughout high school, the most recent being on our Valentine's Day trip to the lake. While everyone was in bed, Anna decided to check the stability of the top bunk bed, causing the railing of the bunk bed to come crashing down on the sleeping Ava Cohen below her. Anna's reaction was to burst into laughter, quickly softening the situation. This perfectly captures the funny and lighthearted Anna that I know and love. I know that whatever she has prepared to say today will be nothing short of unforgettable, so I give you the class of 26's own Anna Jade Thompson.
One of the first things we learn growing up is to think before you speak. I'm not sure how, but that phrase never truly clicked for me. If anything, I typically think after I speak. Almost everything that I say is followed by looks of confusion, uncomfortable silence, or if I'm lucky, some pity laughs. For the majority of my life, I've enjoyed not having a filter. I like saying anything and everything that comes to my mind before I have the chance to think about the embarrassment that might come with it. However, there have been times throughout my life where I was so terrified of being judged for what I had to say that I stayed completely silent. A time in my life that still haunts me to this day is the summer before my freshman year of high school. I wasn't too worried about being new to St. Mary's because there would be other new students around me. However, I was not prepared for there to be soccer preseason practices that entire summer. I walked into my first practice and realized that I did not know anyone. To make matters worse, I stood out from the other players as I seemed to be the only one that was not head to toe in St. Mary's gear. In hopes to hide myself and not stand out any further, I stayed quiet. I was terrified to say anything that might embarrass me in front of my new teammates, so I decided to say nothing at all. What I thought would be at most a 2-week phase actually lasted the entirety of the summer. As school started, I realized I was described with phrases like, "She seems nice, she just doesn't talk." This was the first time in my life where I was considered to be a quiet person. I knew then that the quiet girl act was not going to last me another 4 years. Thankfully, it did not take long for me once school started to find my voice again. I was back to speaking freely without overthinking every word. I was not worried about filtering myself based on who I was with or where I was. This allowed me to quickly make friends that did not judge me for what I had to say. These friendships could have been made much sooner if I had not tried to hide myself in an attempt to fit in. As we grow up, there will be times in our lives where we feel the need to alter who we are in order to succeed. We will have situations where staying quiet feels like the safest thing to do. However, through my experiences, I have learned that your true self cannot hide forever and will eventually come out. At that moment, things will start working out in your favor. To my class of 2026, we will all soon face new beginnings that may hold us back from being ourselves. Whether we are scared of rejection or desperate to fit in, we can hide who we are. I have learned, however, that hiding is a choice. Pretending that you are someone you are not only slows you down from getting to where you want to go. As we make these new beginnings, make the choice to be yourself from the start. Thank you.